Well, most of the state's high school football teams will be wrapping up their seasons on Thanksgiving morning. Our future high school Gridiron Stars were able to showcase their talents last Thursday. The Boston Public Schools held their second annual middle school football championships last week with both a town and city championship. So without further ado, let's head straight to White Stadium for this one. First up, we got the township. That's Mildred Ave taking on Lila G. Frederick. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. Mildred Ave at the 15. Luciano Tavares here with the quarterback keeper over the right side. He puts Mildred Ave up 6-0. That would be the score at the half. We're going to fast forward to the third quarter. Frederick driving right now, but it's Demori Marshall picked off by Jordan Pimentel. Pimentel then brings it back for Mildred Ave inside the Frederick territory. On the ensuing possession, Stefan Anderson off the right tackle. 17-yard touchdown run for that young man. He puts Mildred Ave up 12-0 there in the third quarter. Later on in the third, it's Anderson again, this time over the left side. Off tackle, steps out at the 1-yard line. He would then pound it in for the score, 20-0, Mildred Ave late in the third quarter. We're going to head now to the fourth quarter. Mildred Ave driving once again as Tavares finding Pimentel. Over the right side, 23-yard touchdown connection as Mildred Ave goes on to win this one 26-0. Huge game for Stefan Anderson as Mildred Ave wins the championship there for the town. We talked to Stefan Anderson after the game.
I just got the ball, followed my blockers, and just waited for a hole to open and run hard. It's been great. We face different teams, different challenges. Every week we excelled and we got better, and it really showed on the field.
Then next up, it was the city championship at White Stadium, second game of the night. Rogers taking on the Edwards. Both teams undefeated coming into this one. On the opening kickoff, Jeffrey Benson takes it back for Edwards, and he takes it the distance. 75-yard kick return for a touchdown. Edwards goes up 6-0 early on there in the first quarter, but the Rogers comes right back. The big fella, Dakari Cox from the 10, pounds it in for the touchdown as Rogers now goes up 8-6 there in the first quarter. Rogers now down 18-14, but Dakari Cox again rumbles in for the score just before the half. Rogers up 20-18 at the half. Third quarter, Edwards coming back. Victor Rivera off the pitch. He takes it 14 yards for the touchdown right here for Edwards as they now go back on top 24-20 early in the fourth quarter. Who else? Dakari Cox with the touchdown for the Rogers. They go up 28-24. This game went back and forth the entire evening, but then late in the fourth quarter, it's Rivera. Off the reverse, he cuts it back up the middle. 36-yard touchdown run for Rivera. He puts the Edwards up 30-28 there in the fourth quarter. Huge game for Rivera. Last chance now for the Rogers here on this play. Dakari Cox out of the quarterback position looking to throw, and he's sacked in the backfield as Edwards hangs on to win this one 30-28. And they take home the 2012 Middle School City Championship there at White Stadium. They go undefeated, and we spoke to Victor Rivera after the game.
We didn't know what to do because our quarterback got hurt, so coach decided to give me the reverse, and once I got the ball, I seen the hole there, and nobody was there. I saw broad daylight, so I just took the hole, and I was gone, and nobody could stop me. I never played a football team that actually went undefeated and won the championship. Even if we won the championship, it's crazy because we went undefeated.
Boy, what a great event for the city's middle schools, and I think we'll be seeing some of those young guys in our city's high school football games over the next couple of years. Now let's switch gears to high school football, and while there isn't technically a high school football city championship in Boston, last Friday functioned as one. The top team in the Boston North, Madison Park, took on the top team in the Boston South, Dorchester, at White Stadium. So let's head back there in Jamaica Plain for this one. There you see head coach of Dorchester, Rich Moran, trying to fire up his troops. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter, and Madison Park would strike first. Hector Villard to David Stewart for the 36-yard touchdown pass. Madison on top 6-0 early on there in the first quarter. End of the first, Dorchester comes right back. Robin Cyprian over the right side, 16-yard touchdown run there for Cyprian. He also got the two-point conversion, so Dorchester goes up 8-6 after one. Late in the second, now Madison Park trying the pitch, but Drew Barry is stopped right in his tracks. Bears defense all over that one. Dorchester up at the half, 8-6. Opening drive of the third quarter now. Dorchester again giving it to Cyprian, and again he gets a nice runoff right here inside the 5. That would then set up this next run here for Hakeem Harris from the 3 off tackle. He finds the end zone, 16-6 in the third. Dorchester on top. Later on in the third, just about less than a minute to go, Harris fumbles the football here deep in Dorchester territory. Madison Park recovers and gives the Cardinals new life here in the third quarter. Madison Park now from the 5, Alexis Santiago takes it in for the touchdown. Madison also gets the 2-point conversion. They trail Dorchester 16-14 here in this one. Late in the fourth now, Madison Park still down by 2. Errant pitch. Dorchester recovers. Trayvon McCoy picks that ball up, and Dorchester hangs on to win 16-14, and they finish the regular season undefeated at 10-0. Boy, what a great game for Dorchester as they finish the regular season at 10-0. Now Dorchester does not have a Thanksgiving game, nor do they have to play in a playoff game next Tuesday. Because they're in Division 5, the Bears will head straight to the Super Bowl on December 1st to see if they can cap off an undefeated season with a Super Bowl title. But while Dorchester doesn't have a Thanksgiving game, the rest of the city high school football teams do. So make sure you get out to one of those games on Thanksgiving morning to root on for all those city football teams. That's going to do it for sports this week. Make sure you come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.